Hello, hi. This is Lucille or Lucy, and I wanted to do a redesigning of my Forgotten OC. I haven't drawn him in. This is what he looks like. I can't find many old pictures I have of him that I drew, and the only ones I did find were in this old sketchbook, which I also did a tour on. I can't remember if it's up, still, but this is what he looks like. His name is Michi. And I really loved him when I made him, and he originally was for a comic that I was doing, which was going to be called Level Up Michi, and it was essentially about
this little character here, who was around 15 or 16 at the beginning of the comic, I think, but I believe I changed it later on to, I think he was maybe 18 or close to adulthood, like 17, and essentially what he was going to do is find this I guess awesome, but find this retro game somewhere, buy it and play it, and essentially what he was going to do is try to get this other person who was stuck in the video game, try to get her out of it. And it kind of switches between the RPG that he's playing in and reality, like his school life and his other friends.
And I kind of just completely scrapped that idea because I don't know why. I just didn't really like the concept of the comic. I think it's kind of cool still, but I think there's just way too many comics out there that are like that, so I just didn't end up doing it. And I was also like in high school, middle school when I was formulating all of that up. I did a lot of stuff planning for it, but I just never did it. He is Japanese American, and he has green eyes, black hair, and he's supposed to have freckles. I don't know why he doesn't have them in this photo. He's a little more flamboyant. He's very thin. He has very fluffy black hair. I had a bunch of these OCs from the comic, and I made a bunch of these like little spreads, but I couldn't find one for him, which kind of sucks because it had all of their traits on it. So we're kind of going from scratch, or basically from memory of what I remember Michi being like and his personality. I just don't have any about him, which sucks. Here are better pictures of him, more of what I thought he would look like, with the freckles, the tinier nose, and the more fluffy-ish hair. He is athletic. I think the comic takes place in Canada, so I was trying to get him to like wear more warmer clothes. So he moved to Canada with his mom, and yes, I'm pretty sure that's where that came from. More just photos of him. It looks like I was gonna give him dyed or with highlights, I'm pretty sure. So we'll just go based off these two photos since they're more of like a full body of him and colored. But yeah. Starting on a somewhat new-ish page. Minus this little guy. So we'll start with, I guess, just the face. I kind of want to keep him the same ethnicity. I don't really see why there is any need to change it. But I kind of want him to be more, I guess, older, because I did make him around the same age I was, and I guess you could say he's kind of growing up with me in a way. So we're gonna keep him relatively the same age as me, which is early teens coming out of going into more and more adulthood, to early 20s. I guess in this photo we can give him more of warmer clothes because, like I said, it does take place in Canada, or he does live in Canada, so we can give him this big fuzzy jacket. I really like fuzzy jackets like this that are just big and chunky. We're gonna keep him relatively thin because he likes to do things a lot. Like he's not just a couch potato. I feel like is more of the type to want to go out or do something and yet still be able to chill and play video games. I think for hair, we can give him a bit of longer hair. I feel like he'd like that a lot. He would try to grow out his hair. Maybe like some bangs that he kept. It's more wavy. I kind of want to keep the shag. I feel like he doesn't really care about his hair all too much, and that kind of shows. He just wants something like flowy. Not really the type to keep it slicked back or anything. I'm honestly pretty shit at drawing any Asian features. I don't think I draw them very well, and so I need to practice. I feel like I should make him look a little bit more tired from all the stress that he's putting on himself, especially I think growing up and getting out of high school, or the pressure of believing that you need to go to college. And I definitely feel like his mom would put that pressure on him to go to college to find a better job than like going to McDonald's or something. I definitely feel like he would be going through that. Maybe a bit thicker of the eyebrow. You can be feminine and still have thick eyebrows. Now we just need to copy that exact same thing. Oh god. Okay. That's what I hate the most about traditional art, is that I have a very hard time copying from one side to the other. And I feel like that can be said for a lot of people. And it's so easy to just copy and paste on whatever digital software you're using. I think it's also kind of hard with the camera because I can't reach over. And from you it may look correct, but for me it just doesn't look right. Because you guys are overhead. You guys are up. He does have a tinier nose. Or maybe... do I want him to keep... Because he is Japanese American. And he does more so look like his mom. But I believe his father is white. So I feel like he should look a little mixed. But he kind of does already with like his green eyes. But I'm just curious what he would look like with a pointier nose. I'm just trying to fix up his face because it doesn't look very proportionate at the moment. It looks kind of wonky. I don't know why, but I kind of want to get him like crooked teeth or like a gap tooth. I think that would be very cute. Just for no particular reason at all. I just think it would look cute. And I believe I did make a freckle pattern for him. From what I'm trying to remember, and his freckles kind of go all around his eye. And are kind of only up here and not really all over his face. Now he kind of just reminds me of Hiccup. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see if we can fix any of this. Or maybe we can give him a mullet instead. Mullet instead of just straight. Straight long hair like that. How do you even draw mullets? without them looking very redneck-y. Yeah, I think that's better. More of like a mullet look. Let's put the jacket on, and yeah. Okay. I think that's a bit better, and I think he would wear anything. Maybe a necklace? To be more feminine, make it like a choker kind of necklace with maybe a piece, like a missing piece kind of puzzle with his mom. He is very close with his mom. He has darker hair. I'm unsure if I want to keep the highlights that I gave him. Previously, I think if anything, we should give him the one piece of blue. This is my little trash can for now. It's just a paint cup, but I'm too lazy to go to a trash can and actually put my shavings in there. I think if anything, maybe here. I think only like the sides. Or we could try, I guess, the bangs. This is basically essentially what I did already previously. I'm just kind of keeping it. Well, we're testing it out. We're testing out the waters to see if we still like it. I think it could be cute. I think when he's older, he would have some sort of experimentation with his hair. I kind of suck at drawing hoodies. I don't really know the anatomy of hoods, I guess. I have to practice drawing more of them because when I do, it's literally just like that. That doesn't look right. And I can't really use a reference photo because my phone is the one that's recording stuff. I feel like he definitely would have a piercing though of some sort if he's older. I feel like he would keep it kind of dainty. Not really anything too big. So let's maybe try. I think he would like nostril piercings. Like maybe that bridge. The bridge one that has like a kind of chain that goes around it. And then maybe just normal earrings. And maybe just on like on one ear. I don't think you would have very, very much. But I think you would have some. It's kind of where I want to go. And then we will draw a full body picture of him that I think he would look like now. I think I did earlier on later on a previous drawings of him that I can remember. I did put him on a sports team of some sort. So maybe I should make him more athletic instead of very slim. I feel like the slim is more for younger him. So I think, yeah, let's make him a little bit bigger. Just a tiny bit. I'm honestly not even sure what pose I should be doing right now. Maybe just like a regular standing one. Just like, because it's just a full body. Let's do arm up. Oops. Maybe he's waving to someone, I don't know. We kept his face pretty sharp. So we're gonna try to keep that here. What is happening right here? I don't want to make him like a bodybuilder though. I don't want to give him an extremely big build. I want to keep it more of an athletic kind of build. How do you draw guy titties? It's so weird not have drawing the head first, because that's normally where I start. I start from head to toe. So it's unnatural to me to start the head last. Okay, so we made him sort of built. Nah, he wouldn't say hello. Say hey. He's too cool to say hello. I do kind of like the blue. I might keep it. I think I'm gonna keep it. Just because it adds like a little more color to him. And I definitely feel like when he was younger, he wasn't able to express that as much, or he didn't feel like he could without repercussions of being bullied or whatever. So now that he's older, he's able to express himself a lot more. So he has that freedom to dye his hair or get piercings or whatever. I feel like in this picture he should at least be 20. We'll make him 19 actually. I feel like he... Yeah. Yes? I don't know. 5... 7 at most. Not sure if I want to keep his pointier nose, or if I want to keep it more of like round. I do feel like the pointier nose looks a little more adult, and it kind of takes away from his baby face. But it's like people with round noses also look adult too, so it's like I don't know my reasoning. I just don't know if I prefer the more pointier nose or the rounder nose. I think the pointier nose. It looks slightly better in my opinion. But then at the same time, he doesn't even look Japanese. Because with his his green eyes, he looks more just Caucasian. No, but not quite sure. I think I just have to learn how to draw Asian sort of eyes. Again, I wish I had reference picture. I think I like this sort of eye out of all of them. I didn't draw from reference. I didn't get the book. I don't have a book, but I think this one. It also kind of, this eye looks a lot more angry and stern than more of like a gentle eye, and the kind of person I want Michi to be character I want him to be is more, he's still kind of getting out of his comfort zone, but he looks very sweet. I don't want him to give off an appearance of, oh, you can't approach me, or like, don't approach me kind of vibes. I want him to be more lovable. So I feel like the wider the eye, like this one, then more narrow, it looks a little bit more softer and more just like you would approach this person as opposed to someone who looks like this. So I kind of want to, I don't know, maybe mix them. Maybe I should thin his eyebrows. I think, yeah, no, let's thin his eyebrows. I don't want them to be thick. Again, you can still be feminine with thick eyebrows. I feel like with like this styled haircut, now he's kind of finally taking more like interest in how he looks, and like with the blue, maybe he would like pluck his eyebrows or something. Maybe he would get lashes. Maybe he wears makeup. Maybe he wears lip gloss. I'm honestly not quite sure what nose shape I want it, because this is more sloped, this one's more pointed, and this one kind of has like a bump. Maybe I should kind of go, ooh, more of like a hooked kind of nose. This little side nostril piercing. Here he looks way more feminine than before, and that's I kind of like that a bit more, because it shows his personality a lot more, that he's very in touch with his feminine side. Kind of the general gist of him. Oh my god, I can't believe you guys were out of frame this whole time and I've been recording for way too long. I think now that we kind of have like a general gist of kind of how I want him to look, we can do a few drawings of him in like the kind of clothes I think he would wear and what kind of things he would enjoy doing normally. Since there's a lot of graphite on both pages, I don't want it to smudge. So we're just gonna, like, or should we cover these guys? Yeah, we're just gonna cover these drawings so they're not smudging. Oh, there's something in there. Okay. I think that'll help with the smudge. I kind of want it to be long ways. And we've already done an hour of recording, which is insane to me. Oops. Don't think I've ever recorded something this long, ever. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna look at some reference pictures for posing and some clothes, and then I will come back to you guys and report back to what I kind of want to do. Okay, so this is what I had gotten so far. I realized that I wasn't recording, but this is what I got off camera. Essentially, I kind of made this little chart as to what kind of clothes he would wear, and then I kind of put him in an outfit that I think he would definitely wear. I found this outfit off Pinterest, and I just thought it was very, like, I don't know, I just thought it was very him. It's definitely not feminine, or not very feminine, but I did add like his little makeup and his necklace, and like these cute little ruffle socks that are kind of like cut off, but I think he would definitely wear lighter colors or more bright colors, nothing too edgy, and I think he would really like earthy and kind of slouchy-ish clothing. Not too many skirts, but definitely like some cute jeans or some cute shorts. But that's really all I have for this video. It's just going really long, and I have a lot to edit out because it's an hour of footage. But this is Michi so far. If you want a part 2 of me continuing to redesign him, or just anything like that, or if you want to see this done again with a bunch of other characters that I still have yet to touch in a very long time, I would love to as well. I feel like he didn't change too much. It was more just like he grew up. I did change his style just a little bit. I didn't really redesign him, but I definitely did make a few changes to what he was originally like. But yeah, I like him a lot more now, and I think I'm going to be drawing him a lot more. That's about all I have to say. Just kidding. Hi. This is new. You guys didn't see this before. But I did change his hair just a little bit. Instead of the blue on the ends, I wanted just like a blonde streak in the middle, kind of. But yeah, I did a finished drawing with him, redesigned. I messed up the first time that I drew it, so I stuck another drawing on top of it, and you guys can already kind of see it where the paper starts. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys the finished drawing with him. Ta-da! It's very feminine from the last drawing I drew of him. I found this outfit on Pinterest, and you can't really see the skirt because it's kind of being covered by the jacket because of how he's posed. And it looks kind of awkward, honestly. I should add more wrinkles in the coat, but it's supposed to be more of leopard print, I'm pretty sure, and just like cat ears, and I don't know, I thought it would be cute if he was in this kind of pose with this kind of outfit. I didn't draw the shoes because I suck at drawing shoes and I thought it would ruin it. But yeah, that's what he looks like now. But yeah, now that's actually it. Bye bye.